When life gets complicated, and it does, that's when a life coach like myself shows up. We, if not careful, and if we haven't learned well, we just pile things together and it gets too big for just one person to handle it. And then we start to get afraid of it. We hide from it. We cover it up. We ignore it. And I help my clients, but setting in that space with them and unraveling their stories so that they can actually see it in a clearer way, even a different way. Now, of course, sometimes because you're hiding something, you don't want to hear the answer. You could be maybe a little stubborn. And then at that point, we really get safe and comfortable. And we hear and we listen and we understand the answer. And then we don't throw it away because we didn't want that answer. Years ago, a client of mine, I got frustrated with her and her boyfriend. And I said, enough, you're going to have to break up for 1 month. And so then afterwards, I said, okay, now how are the two of you getting along? And she's like, oh, getting along real fine. We're good. And I'm like, with that, I twitch. I know you want the answer to be, yes, we're doing well. But even your body is saying no when it's not your heart at that moment, it's the ego wanting to say yes. So then once she realized it, and I wasn't going to let it go until she really understood that her body was uncomfortable in this relationship. And so then she started to let down the walls. And then she started to get it. And there's so many times where I know you like your job, but if it isn't paying well and the commute, you don't stay there and be miserable because you think other people need you. So then we'll sit in it. And then they'll start to understand that who they are is pretty important and not who they're around. So as a life coach, especially an energy healer and a reader, I can help you go in to these uncomfortable spots. And again, I work on myself. And there are days where I will pace in my home for a good half hour before I can actually sit down and look at it. And I've been doing this for over 30 years. I'm not expecting you to know how, but I would like you to find somebody so that you get the job done. That's the key thing. We're here to be happy. It takes effort. It takes change. It even takes some guts to be happy, because sometimes we have to step into the uncomfortable in order to get comfortable. And we are creatures of habit. I want to help you heal, understand, get rid of the heaviness, the old programs that are so outdated that they're not even working in this lifetime, in this year. And I want you to start to rewrite what you really want. Honor your heart. Honor the people around you that love you, that want you to be in a higher state. Can you do all this? Absolutely. It's just going to put a little skin in the game. It's going to take a minute or so to transition from one area into the other area, but your higher self and your future self need you to change today so that they can show up tomorrow. So thank you for listening. I'm Diane at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls, and I would love your feedback. Love for you to watch it a couple times and then ask yourself, what areas am I being stubborn in? Because stubborn is an immature energy. And if you want more information about that, just go ahead and reach out to me. I honor all of you.